There are four types of audiences, and we got Amanda to break them down for us.
Okay, so you just mentioned a couple of different types of custom audiences, whether that was from video views or your email list or your website viewers. That can kind of get a little overwhelming pretty quickly. So what advice do you have, or maybe some insights into navigating the different types of audiences? Does that depend on your goal? Does it depend on your product or your offering, or how do you kind of think about that?
Well, one of the ways that I recommend getting it rocking and rolling is get into your Facebook audiences and go and create them. Go play around with these. Go and create each of these different types of custom audiences and just have them sitting there parked, ready to go when you want to use them, when you're inspired to use them. But if you take the action, go into your audiences, go and create all of these custom audiences, you'll see a big chart of the different types of audiences you can create. Just go in, pick one, create it. For example, a video view audience, go create one. And engaged with your Facebook page, go create one. Website visitors, go create one. Customer email list, go create an audience. So if you just go and create these audiences and have them sitting there, then what you'll notice is that over time, these audiences will start to grow. And once you start to see these audiences have a bit of life to them and a little bit of a heartbeat going, then you'll be more inspired to actually use them in your targeting, use them in your advertising. So if you don't have those audiences created, you kind of forget about those features and functions and forget that it's there. But if you create them, Facebook will tell you what that audience size is. If it's below 1,000, or once you get over 1,000, then it'll actually tell you exactly how many are in there. So it's very, very handy and useful to get familiar with it. Go and create these custom audiences. And it's actually one of the strategies that I use when onboarding a new client, starting a brand new ad account, warming up the ad account. There's usually a transition period between attracting people with your cold audience targeting and then getting people to engage and interact with your brand. So when we first start, instead of going straight for trying to get sales, our whole goal is trying to increase our audiences and our audience sizes. So by going into the account, creating those audiences just to start, and then peeking back in on them every time we have another call, another touch point, you can see the audience sizes are growing with all the efforts that we're putting in.
Okay, so to recap quickly, website audiences match people who visit your website with people on Facebook, and they do this using the Facebook pixel. You can then create an ad to show to that audience of people who have visited your website. Now, the Facebook pixel is a piece of code that you place on your website. It collects data that helps you track conversions from Facebook ads, helps you optimize ads, build targeted audiences for future ads, and remarket to people who have already taken some kind of action on your website. So you can create a custom audience from your website for any group of visitors that you'd like to reach with targeted Facebook ads. For example, you could run a campaign to reach people who visited a product page but didn't complete a purchase, to encourage them to go back to the website and do so, sort of like a Facebook ads version of an abandoned cart email. Now, a customer list custom audience is a type of audience you create to connect with people who have already shown an interest in your business or your product. It's made of information called identifiers that you've collected about your customers. Now, these things are like email, phone number, and address, and this information is then provided to Facebook. Now, the more information that you can provide, the better the match rate. However, changes related to Apple's identifier for advertisers, or IDFA, in the new iOS 14 update may affect your match rate when matching by mobile advertiser ID, so keep that in mind. You may improve your match rate if you add one or more of the following identifiers to supplement that mobile advertiser ID, and that's going to be things like email, phone number, Facebook app user ID, Facebook page user ID, first name, last name. Okay, an engagement customer audience is a custom audience built up of people who have engaged with your content across the Facebook family of apps and services. Now, engagement refers to actions that people can take while on Facebook. These are things like viewing a video, or following your Facebook page, or opening a form in a lead gen ad. Engagement custom audiences help you show your ads to people who have taken these actions. This is sort of similar to a website custom audience, but it's different in the sense that these actions are only on Facebook or Instagram or another one of Facebook's family of apps rather than your website. And finally, the fourth type is the app activity custom audience, which is a way to reach users who take specific actions within your app. Using the Facebook Software Development Kit, you can pass data to Facebook from your app and then use that data to specify who you want to include in your custom audience. Okay, so there's the four types of audience, and there are limited variations that you can make within them. Again, Facebook lets you create 500 of these things, so that begs the question, how big should these audiences be?
Hi, thank you for watching. If you are enjoying Growth Decoded, you can find a link in the description to sign up and join the Grow team. You'll get exclusive content and opportunities that have to do with the show. You can also hit the subscribe button for Active Campaign's YouTube channel somewhere down here, and you will never miss an update from us.